All right, hey everyone. This is going to be the second update of Heist League. It's been roughly a week into the league, the day before Friday, so 6 days in. And this is where I'm at now, still on the Chieftain Conc path, Hollow Palm build. I'm now level 94, so I gained about 4 more levels. Dexterity went up pretty significantly. I'm now up to about 1300, which is up from like 900 from the first update video from like day 2. So gear definitely got better, levels got a little higher. Um, Before I get into the gear and everything, I'll just go ahead and run a tier 16 Acropolis map just to kind of show how this build really works, and it shines pretty well, especially in these really high density kind of maps. So I'm gonna run this guy here, and I have it sextanted as well. I don't know what's over here, so I'll just go ahead and show how this build works. It's pretty fun. I have an explode chest now, so that makes a world of a difference with this build. Like, it's crazy. Pretty much everything just kind of explodes. So. And there's obviously lag because I clear kind of half of the screen or the whole screen in one hit. So there's a lot of like calculations it does, I assume, which is why it sometimes just holds up for like a second.
An orb of immense power.
Yeah, the explode really just takes this build to another level, just due to how easily it spreads just throughout the whole screen. So it makes a pretty big difference.
Orb of immense power.
I don't know if I'll be able to race the boss here, but Alright, and there it is. Now I'll pick up all this stuff after I finish explaining. So, in terms of the gear, made quite a few upgrades. The helm's the same. Here's my explode chest. I crafted this for about 7 exalts. What's kind of weird about it is it has percent dex, which isn't really a normal thing to slam a Awakener's Orb with, but I wanted the percent dex. In hindsight, I maybe should have done this on like an Assassin's Garb, because if that strength was dex, this chest would have been like next level insane for my build. But I'm fine with it being on an astral plate. So that's my explode chest that I got. My rings are still some things to be left desired on my rings. I'm actually currently working on a ring right now. What's cool about this league is synthesis items are kind of back, so you can get some pretty cool bases like this one right here. I bought this ring for like 5 chaos. It's a 20 dex, 13% LE damage ring, which is pretty nice. And then over here, I have a 6% increased dex and 5% reduced mana cost of skills ring. So I'm rolling kind of stuff like this that has these good implicits, and that's just something to look out for if you're doing, especially attribute stacking builds. Stuff like this is going to be pretty nice, especially for the rings and amulet, because then you can attribute quality it, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I got my Krista with flammability on hit. My amulet isn't really anything too amazing yet. I'm still missing the percent damage per 15 dex stat, which should give me around 80 to 90% increased damage. So I'm looking out for that, but so far I'm using this, which is I'm pretty happy with. This is my belt. I crafted this. I bought the base with the percent increased dex implicit, and then I slammed the deafening essence of sorrow, the highest dex one, and I landed on this guy right here. The stats aren't really too amazing, but main thing is it has 18% increased dex and 66 flat dex. So this blows a what is that belt called? The belt with the that comes from Elder with the 15% increased dex, so or increased stats or whatever. This belt is way better, anyways. Yeah. Boots, kind of same idea. I bought a base with the implicit of 5% increased dex, and again, I just slammed it with Screaming Essence of Sorrow until I hit this guy right here, so pretty nice. So that's how I'm sitting at a pretty nice, hefty 1300 dex, but this can definitely get higher. My skill tree right now is kind of weird. I'm still working on the skill tree because I just don't have cluster jewels yet. If I had cluster jewels, my skill tree would probably look a little different. But for now, I ended up pathing kind of up this way, and I put like 2 fluid motions along the route to convert the strength into dex. So that's how I'm getting some dex here. Otherwise, I maybe could have gone up here, which I might still consider doing. But eventually, I do want to get more cluster jewels, like this guy right here, and even this one over here. So, but for now, this is kind of what I have, and it is working pretty well. Otherwise, I don't really know if I have much else to say in terms of the build itself. Progressing on Atlas pretty nicely. I'm Awakened level 5, so not too bad. From the last build, I'm using the little gimmick that Hollow Palm builds do, which is 2 Mjolnirs and Repentance. The reason for this is I can't wear weapons or gloves. However, for those of you that never played Hollow Palm or anything like that, you can still equip weapons that you can't use. So, and what's nice about it is you can just level a bunch of gems. So I just have some build gems in here, and then literally the rest of my gems are like all empowers. I think I am leveling like 10 empowers. I have 3 in here, and then I have 6 on this side. So I'm leveling, I guess, 9 empowers. But yeah, so pretty cool, just some extra passive income. In terms of Heist League itself, obviously now that they've fixed a lot of stuff from the last video that I made, so that's pretty nice. They fixed obviously the collision in the Rogue Harbor, which, God, that was annoying. So I'm glad that they fixed that. What else did they do? Oh yeah, of course they removed the alert when you kill mobs, and I think that was really nice. So now you can actually play the game basically, and you don't have to kite mobs around, which is great. Oh yeah, they also removed the firing squad from behind the door with the 15 rares. That was ridiculous. I don't know who thought of that, and that was just so stupid. So I'm glad that they fixed and removed all that junk. So yeah, I mean, Heist is pretty good so far. I haven't gone too into it. I've done like, at this point, I think I've done around 35 or 40 heists, and maybe like 5 or 6 grand heists. I'm not doing it too much, but I'm dabbling in it here and there. The best thing I found so far was actually today. I've actually got an exalt from one of the chests, and I decided not to risk finishing and then running away. I just picked up my exalt and just left with my alert bar still only like halfway through, just because I didn't want to lose the exalt. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say. Otherwise, the build's going. I'll see how much I'll push this to. Unfortunately, the one thing with this build is its survivability. There's definitely still some left to be desired for survivability. I mean, I'm only 5k life at level 94, which isn't really good. So we'll see how long I play this for. I'll probably push this character maybe to like 95, 96. I don't know if I'm going to push it any farther than that, simply because the survivability is a little lackluster on this build. I typically don't really die in maps, but I'll die occasionally to the random one-shot, so anyways. But yeah, that is all I have for this next update. So this would be from day 3 to day 6. This is where I'm at now. And yeah, I'll be back on the next video with maybe another update to this build or possibly a new build if I get kind of bored of this. But so far I'm having fun with it, so I might keep playing with it. What's my tooltip get up to here? 400k, and then I think with the buff, it's probably like 675, huh? Not bad. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, that's about it. I mean, my profile is public, so I'll put my profile in the description if you want to take a look at this build or copy anything. It's also in PoE Ninja if you just search. If you filter just with Hollow Palm or one with nothing, it's there as well. All right, guys. That's going to be it for this one. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody, for watching and staying up to date with this build. And I will see you guys on the next update. Bye.